this is a question of GATE 2008. Let's have discussion, dear students. d2y by dx2 plus y is equals to 0. So again you can see the question having options, and in the options we are having constant terms. It means we have to find only and only solution. There is no need to find the value of the constant, okay, because we don't have any initial condition here, okay. So it can be written as d square plus 1 y is equals to 0. Yes, exactly. It can be written as m square plus 1 is equals to 0, which is the auxiliary equation. Yes, exactly. It can be m square minus 1. Yes, exactly. It can be m is equals to plus minus iota. Yes, exactly, dear students. It means again we are having here complex root. Whenever we are having complex root, the answer will be in the form of cos and sine, right? So you can see, according to me it's not 0, okay. So you can directly conclude when you are getting the root as m is equals to plus minus iota, you can conclude among these 4 options only and only option number A will be right, because B, C and D are not at all possible, because these 3 terms, these 3 options does not having a term of cos, okay. Still let me show you the YCF is equals to, dear students, C1 cos of, as we know very well, this is plus minus iota, okay. Let me write down it clearly more. It is nothing but m is equals to 0 plus minus iota. So we can say this is the alpha and this is the beta. At the place of alpha we are having 0, and at the place of beta we are having 1 only. So we can say C1 cos of x plus C2 sine of x into e to the power 0x. But in the given question the constants are written in the form of p and q, so hence we can write down it in the form of p and q also. So YCF will be p cos x plus q sin x. So this will be your final answer, dear students, which you can see in the option number A. Is it clear? So as I already told you, we can directly approach the answer. Why? Because when we are having a complex root, it means it's clearly seen that the result or the CF will contain 2 terms. The first will be the cos and the second will be of sine, okay. That's why. Clear, guys? Now let's have discussion on the next question. So this is a question which asked in the 2010. Let's approach it. We know very well, again here we have to write down the solution in the form of C1 and C2 constants. So let's approach it quickly, because it's really simple thing to approach, dear students. Finding CF of any differential equation is always a easy task, right? You can easily find out. So let's approach here. We can say d square plus d minus 6, d square plus d minus 6 y is equals to 0. So the auxiliary equation will be m square plus m minus 6 is equals to 0. Yes, exactly. We have to do the factors. We have to find those 2 values whose multiplication will be minus 6, and by adding or subtracting we will get plus 1. So it can be 3 and minus 2, right? 3 into 2 is 6, okay, and 3 minus 2 will be plus 1. So it will be m square plus 3m minus 2m minus 6 is equals to 0. You can write down m plus 3 minus 2, you can take common, it will be m plus 3 is equals to 0. Hence you will get m minus 2 and m plus 3 is equals to 0, guys. Yes, exactly. So we can conclude from here the roots will be m is equals to 2 and m is equals to minus 3. So when we are having 2 roots which are real and different, dear students, what will be the CF? You will say the CF will be e to the power 2x. Now we can write directly. We have to write down directly now, because we are already discussing, around 10 questions of the same concept CF only. So here you should be direct, right? E to the power 2x. Just look at in the option where you have e to the power 2x. Yes, in these 2 options you are having e to the power 2x. It means option number A and D cannot be the answer. Yes, exactly. And you want e to the power minus 3x. So among these 2 options also we are having only one option, which is option number C, in which we are having e to the power minus 3x, right? So we can conclude the CF will be y. Okay, let me write down here. So the YCF will be C1 e to the power 2x plus C2 e to the power minus 3x, which you can see in the option number C for Chennai, which is your right answer, dear students. Done. So it will be the final answer. Clearly we can approach it. Okay, now let's have discussion on more question. Do we have? Yes, we do. So this is a question which asked in the 2008 and it's written in a different form. Here we are having initial conditions also. So with the help of these initial conditions, we will find out the value of the constants. Okay, let's approach it, guys. So it will be, now I will write down directly d square plus 2d, okay, d square plus 2d plus 1, y is equals to 0. So you can write down directly auxiliary equation as m square plus 2m plus 1 is equals to 0. Yes, exactly. So can we write down it as a m plus 1 whole square? Yes, you can write down m plus, this is nothing but the m plus 1 whole square, guys. So we can write down it is m plus 1 whole square is equals to 0. So it means we are having m plus 1 whole square is equals to 0. It means we are having m is equals to minus 1 and minus 1. Exactly, we are having like this only. M is equals to m square plus 1 is equals to 0. It means m plus 1 is equals to 0. So it will be minus 1 and minus 1. So we are having repetitive roots, real and equal roots. Okay. So what about the real and equal roots? When we approach it, it will be YCF C1 plus C2x e to the power minus x. Okay. C1 plus C2x e to the power minus x will be your CF only, guys. Okay, now we are having two conditions. At y0 is equals to 0, y1 is equals to 0. Let me write down here again C1 plus C2x e to the power minus x only, right? Okay, so here we are having two conditions. The first is y0 is equals to 0 and y1 is equals to 0. It means at x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0. Let's put it here. X is equals to 0, y is equals to 0. So C1 will be 0 from here, because when we put here x is equals to 0, when we put here x is equals to 0, it will be C1 is equals to 0. Okay, and when we approach to the next condition, which is this one is the first condition, we are having C1 is equals to 0. The next condition is at x is equals to 1, y is equals to 0. So you can write down 0, it is already 0, C1, okay, let me write down C1 only, plus C2, and x is equals to 1. It means e to the power minus 1 will be here. Yes, exactly. So we know very well C1 is already 0. So you can conclude from here, guys, that it is 0 is equals to C2 e to the power minus 1. But when I conclude here, so it will be 0 again. So my C2 will also equals to 0. Yes, exactly. So the complete answer is 0 only, guys. You can say the answer will be 0 because the value of constant number 1 C1 is 0. You can see the value of constant number 2 C2 is 0. When you put these two values in the equation, it will be YCF is equals to 0 plus 0, that is 0 only, e to the power minus x. Hence we can say the final answer will be 0, guys. Yes, exactly. So that we have 0 in the option only. Option number A will be the answer, right? So by finding exactly these type of questions frequently asked in the GATE examination, so if you know how to approach the simple questions, you can go for these questions also, because there are only a single difference between these questions and the simple question, that here we have to find the constant with the help of the given initial condition. Okay, guys, so that's why the result is 0. Okay, let's have discussion. I think one more question we have. Yeah, we do have. So here we have an equation. This has been asked in the 2010 examination. We have an equation with the initial condition x0 is equals to 1 and dx by dt at t is equals to 0 is equals to 0. The same question we discussed in the example, right? When I show you the solution of the complex roots, that time I show you the same example, means the same pattern of example. Okay, now let's approach to the equation. It will be d square, it will be d square plus 6d plus 8, right? It is equals to 0. We have to find the auxiliary equation. It will be m square plus 6m plus 8, here x is equals to 0. So I have to write down m square plus 6m plus 8. I have to do the factors of 8, where I will get by multiplying, I have to get 8 to, I have to consider those two numbers whose multiplication will be 8 and addition or subtraction will be 6. It will be 4 and 2, right? It will be m square plus 4m plus 2m plus 8 is equals to 0. I think you can easily approach. It will be m plus 4 and m plus 2, dear students. When we find the roots will be m is equals to minus 4 and roots will be m is equals to minus 2. Okay. So we are having roots as m is equals to minus 4 and m is equals to minus 2. Yes, exactly. So let's find the CF. Exactly, the question is talking about the solution. Okay, let me tell you one important thing, dear students. Here question is not talking about the CF, it is talking about solution. But we know very well, whenever we have a differential equation in the form of this one, means f dy is equals to 0, you can see the equation is of this form only, means whenever the right hand side will be 0, there will be no pi exist. It means the value of pi will be 0. Hence, when you are talking about general solution, your general solution will be CF only. So when you are talking about general solution, your general solution will be CF only, my dear students. Okay, so that's why you can think a question that, ma'am, here in the question it's not mentioned that we have to find CF only, but it's mentioned the solution. So whenever we have the right side is equals to 0, it is similar to this pattern. So in this pattern the CF will be the general solution only, because pi will be shunya, 0. Okay. So let's approach here. The solution will be in the form of x only. So x CF, it is equals to C1. We are having real and we are having real and different roots. C1 e to the power minus 4t plus C2 e to the power minus 2t we are having. Yes, we do have initial conditions also. The first condition is x0 is equals to 1. It means at t is equals to 0, x is equals to 1. Let's put here the condition. At t is equals to 0, x is equals to 1. So it will be 1, t is equals to 0, e to the power 0, e to the power 0. Hence C1 plus C2 is equals to 1. Okay. The second condition we are having is derivative. It means we can say the dx by dt is equals to 0 at t is equals to 0. The value of dx by dt is equals to 0 at t is equals to 0. Okay. Right. So let's find the derivative from here, dear students. Let me find here only the derivative. So when we approach the derivative, it will be dx by dt c1 e to the power minus 4t. It will be minus 4 c1 e to the power minus 4t minus 2 c2 e to the power minus 2t. Okay. Now let's approach here only. So when we approach dx by dt is equals to 0, it will be 0. T is equals to 0. It means we are having minus 4 c1 minus 2 c2 is equals to 0. Okay. So you can write down more and more. 4 c1 is equals to 2 c2, not exactly, minus 2 c2. 4 c1 is equals to minus 2 c2. You can say it is 2. So twice of c1 is equals to minus c2. Okay. The second condition which we are having is twice of c1 is equals to minus c2. Let's put the values here only. So when we put here twice of c1 minus c2, or you can write down at the place of c2 minus 2 c1, it will be c1 and minus 2 c1 is equals to 1. So you will have c1 is equals to minus 1, my dear students. Yes, exactly. It will be minus c1 is equals to 1. Right, minus c1 is equals to 1, so we can say c1 is equals to minus 1. Now what about the c2? If c1 is equals to minus 1, c2 will be 2 only. So c2 will be 2 only. When we put the value here, so we will get c2 is equals to 2 only. Okay. So now we are having c1 and c2 both the values. So first is the minus 1 and the second is the 2. Okay. So let's approach here. So when we approach here, let me write down here only na. Okay, so when we approach here, the solution will be c1, sorry, at the place of c1 we will put minus, so it will be minus e to the power minus 4t. At the place of c2 we will put 2, it will be 2 e to the power minus 2t. Let's make it simple, it will be 2 e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus 4t. This will be your final answer, dear students. This will be your final answer, and I think which you can see in the option number B for Bombay, which you can see in the option number B for Bombay, 2 e power minus 2t minus e to the power minus 4t will be your final answer. Done. So I think you are now feeling more comfortable with the topic CF only. Okay, do we have more question? Yes, we have. I think we have one more question, and after that I will show you two questions which are exactly asked in the 2018 engineering service examination also, and the one question is for GATE examination also. Okay, based on the CF only. So after that the CF will be done, and I will show you the solution, how we can find the solution of higher order differential equation after that. Okay, now so exactly the question is what? The solution of the following differential equation. Again it's talking about the solution only. Is it repeated? No. Okay, again it's talking about the solution only. It means we know very well, whenever we have f dy is equals to 0 type of equation, your general solution is nothing but the CF only, because pi will be 0 in that case. So we can write down d square minus 5d plus 6 is equals to 0. If you want to write down, you can write down 5m square minus 5m plus 6 is equals to 0. You can say you have to find those two values whose product will be 6 and the subtraction or addition will be minus 5. So it will be minus 3 and minus 2. I think we already did this question, but still, okay, in the example we did this question, but okay, m square minus 3m minus 2m plus 6 is equals to 0. It will be m minus 3, it will be m minus 2, it will be m minus 3, it will be m minus 2 is equals to 0, and it will be m is equals to 3 and m is equals to 2, guys, right? So we can approach m is equals to 3 and m is equals to 2. It means the solution, we are having the real and different roots. We are having real and different roots. It will be c1 e to the power 3x plus c2 e to the power 2x only. So this will be my final answer. Okay, because in this question exactly we don't have any initial condition to find the constant c1 and c2, but here we have to write down, but here we have to write down dear students, what? E to the power 2x plus e to the power 3x means here we have to write down the answer in the form of c1 and c2, but we don't have c1 and c2, so we can directly approach this will be the final answer. We can directly approach this will be the final answer. Okay, guys. Now let me write down one question for you. Let me write down one question for you, which is a engineering service exam 2018 question, ESE 2018 question. So let me write down that question for you guys. Yes, if d2y by dt2, the question is if d2y by dt2 plus y is equals to 0, d2y by dt2 plus y is equals to 0 under the conditions y is equals to 1, dy by dt is equals to 0, and okay, when t is equals to 0, y is equals to 1, when t is equals to 0, dy by dt when t is equals to 0. Okay, when t is equals to 0, so then y is equals to what? Then y is equals to what? We have to find the value of y. It means we have to find the solution only. We do have options here. The first is sin t, the second is cos t, the third is tan t, and the last is cot of t. Okay, yes, so let's approach to the question. It's a simple question, we can easily approach the question. This is the engineering service exam question, dear students. Let's approach it. It is d2y by dt2 plus y. So my equation will be d square plus 1 y is equals to 0. Yes, exactly. So the auxiliary equation will be m square plus 1 is equals to 0. Exactly. M square is equals to minus 1. Yes. So what will be the value? You can say the roots will be, ma'am, definitely imaginary or the complex, because m square is equals to minus 1. It means you have to find m is equals to plus minus iota only. Yes, exactly. Right. You can say it will be plus minus iota. So my CF will be, we have to find out CF only, na. It will be YCF will be C1 cos of beta t plus C2 sine of beta t, and we can say it is nothing but 0 plus minus iota form, na. It means the alpha is equals to 0 and the beta is equals to 1 we are having. So C1 cos beta t plus C2 sine beta t into e to the power 0t, which is equals to 1 only. So we will approach YCF is equals to C1 cos beta t plus C2 sine beta t into e to the power 0t. Okay, so this will be my answer, but I have here initial conditions, so I have to find the general solution, dear students. I have to find the general solution again. So what will be the general solution? Let's have discussion. Okay, with the help of these initial conditions, we have two initial conditions. At t is equals to 0, we are having y is equals to 1. So let's put the first condition at t is equals to 0. Y is equals to 1, it means 1 cos 0 will be 1, sin 0 will be 0. So hence we will get C1 is equals to 1. Okay. And the second condition we are having dy by dt is equals to 0 when t is equals to 0. Okay. So you can say at t is equals to 0, dy by dt is equals to 0 again. Yes. So for that we have to find the derivative only, na, dear students. Yes. So the derivative, it means the dy by dt is equals to, when we differentiate this one, and we don't have exactly, it's not cos beta, it will be cos t only, because the beta is 1 only, right? So it will be, when we differentiate this one, it will be minus C1 sin t plus C2 cos t, right? So this will be my derivative, dear students. Exactly. So we will put the second initial condition in this one, that dy by dt is equals to 0 for t is equals to 0. When you approach, it will be 0. The C1 will be 0. Why? Because sin t means sin 0 is 0. So we will write down C2. Hence we will get C2 is also is equals to 0. So we got the two values, means the two constants. The C1 is equals to 1 only and the C2 is equals to 0 only. Hence my final solution, or the YCF, or this will be the general solution, will be C1 is, so it will be cos t plus C2 is equals to 0. Hence the complete thing will become 0. So your final answer will be, my dear student, cos t only. So how a very good question can frame in the engineering service exam, you can see. It's a very good question, right? And we can easily approach without any hurdle, without any difficulty. We can approach like these type of questions. Okay guys? Yes. Now I think it's clear to you. Now I have one more question which actually asked in the GATE 2018 examination, and based on the CF only, and I think you will feel more comfortable with the CF. Okay, I think you will feel more comfortable with the CF, guys. When we approach to the question, we can easily go for that one, right? Let me show you the question, the solution. This is a 2018 GATE examination question, and it's exactly a simple question to approach. So the solution up to the 3 decimal places. Question is talking about solution up to the 3 decimal places, dear students. 3 decimal places. Yes. At x is equals to 1 of the differential equation, 3 decimal places. At x is equals to 1, the differential equation, we do have a differential equation also. The differential equation d2y by dx2 plus 2 dy by dx, yes, d2y by dx2 plus 2 dy by dx plus y is equals to 0. So we have a differential equation d2y by dx2 plus 2 dy by dx plus y is equals to 0. subject to the boundary condition. We have boundary conditions also. Subject to the boundary conditions, y0 is equals to 1 and dy by dx at x is equals to 0 is also is equals to 1. Okay, and actually this was a numerical entry type question, dear students. So that's why we have to write down the answer up to the 3 decimal places. Okay, so let's approach it, and we can easily approach. Definitely we can find the solution for this one also. So let's approach it, guys. Now let's approach it. So let's start with this one. The equation will be d square plus 2d plus 1, yes exactly, is equals to 0. It's a very simple equation. It's nothing but when we find the auxiliary equation, we can say it is m square plus 2m plus 1 is equals to 0. So it's nothing but m plus 1 whole square is equals to 0, isn't it? Yes exactly. It's nothing but m plus 1 whole square is equals to 0, guys. Yes exactly. So when we have m plus 1 whole square is equals to 0, what we will do? We will say the roots will be m is equals to minus 1 and minus 1. Yes exactly. So when we have roots as m is equals to minus 1 and minus 1, it will be real and repeated roots. So the CF will be, your YCF will be C1 plus C2x e to the power minus x only, guys. Yes exactly, we are having the same thing. So when we are having C1 plus C2x e to the power minus x, we have some initial conditions also. The first is at x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1. When you approach, it will be C1 is equals to 1 only. Okay. The second is at x is equals to 0, the derivative dy by dx is equals to 1. Okay. Let me approach here only. At x is equals to 0, the derivative dy by dx is equals to 1. So exactly for this case, we have to find the derivative. To finding the CF, we have to go for the derivative. So let's find the derivative, that is dy by dx. So when we differentiate this one, we will get the students. Let's make it common only. So C1 plus C2x will be common. When we differentiate e to the power minus x, it will be minus e to the power minus x. Okay. This time it will be C2 and e to the power minus x only. Yes exactly, we can say. So when we approach to the condition, it is x is equals to 0, dy by dx is equals to 1. So when we apply the condition here, x is equals to 0, it means we will have minus C1 plus C2, and the value of C1 is already 1. So you can approach 1 minus 1 plus C2. Hence you can say the value of C2 will be 2 only. So here we are having both the two constants. Let me check it. It's dy by dx is equals to minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, is it? Okay, in the question exactly it was minus 1, my dear students. It was minus 1, means at x is equals to 0, dy by dx is equals to minus 1. Okay, so that's why when we approach it minus 1, it will be 0 again. So we will get C2 is equals to 0. Okay, hence C2 is done. C1 is 1. Let's approach here only. So when you approach here, the solution will be YCF will be C1 e to the power minus x only. Yes. Okay. Now what you are talking about? What you want solution? You want solution at x is equals to 1. According to the question, you want solution at x is equals to 1, guys. So you will approach at x is equals to 1. It means it will be YCF, or we can say the general solution will be C1. C1 is equals to 1 only. So we can say e to the power minus 1 only. Okay. Let me write down here, the CF will be e to the power minus 1 only. So we have to write the value of e to the power minus 1 only. When we find the value of e to the power minus 1, it will be minus 1 by e. Sorry, it will be 1 by e, and we know the value is 0.368. The final value of e to the power minus 1 will be 0.368.